Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBossFTW here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be doing another Q&A video where I take your questions from social media and I answer them in this video. Today, we're going to be talking about, of course, Heist, future DLCs, including supercars, and also some of the best ways to make money in Grand Theft Auto Online. So, of course, if you want to get involved in the next one, be sure to follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description, and I always announce on there when I'm doing a Q&A video. So, let's get started. So as I always do with the first question, I'm going to extend it to you guys as well. So right now in the comment section, I want you to reply to this question from Tyler Rudowitz. He says, what cars would you like to see in the next update? And do you think Rockstar will add more paint jobs in the game? As far as your first question, what cars do I want to see in the next update? It has been a long, and I mean long time, since we have gotten a really good supercar and a really good sports car that can compete with the Adder and the Zentorno and the Massacro and the Elegy RH8. We need something like that. We need like another Jester or another Massacro or another Zentorno or Turismo, something fast and something powerful, and that's what I really want in terms of a supercar for the next update. As far as adding more paint jobs, I'm sure that might be on Rockstar's agenda, but for right now, I think their focus is on bigger and better DLCs, not adding more paint colors into the Los Santos custom shop. Anyways, really good question. Be sure to let me know what you think about that in the comments section, and let's get on to our second question. So our second question comes from Brady, and he says, if Rockstar releases more Heists either now or in the future, what characters do you think we might see? And I believe he's talking about the characters that we saw in the cutscenes and that were leading us through our heists, like Agent 14. Me personally, I would really like to see some of the antagonists from the game, so like Martin Madrazo and obviously Devin Weston. I think those would be two great characters to see added in a future Heist update. And also maybe even some of the more lighthearted characters like Lamar. I think that would be great if Lamar showed up in a heist mission. He's, of course, my favorite character. So if he showed up in a heist, I would automatically love it. But yeah, I'd like to see some more characters from the GTA 5 story mode. I think that would be awesome. Golden Ninja 2399 says, if you could create any DLC, what would it be? Now, I'm personally fond of two DLCs at the moment. One of them would be like an off-roading DLC that would consist of, lots of trucks and dirt bikes and whatnot. And then another one would be like a nightclub DLC, very similar to the Ballad of Gay Tony, where the nightclubs would be open. There'd be these fancy supercars and sports cars and new clothing. I think it would be great. The Ballad of Gay Tony is my favorite DLC. And the fact that we have nightclubs in the game and we can't access them is pretty crazy. So I'd love to be able to, access the nightclubs and get inside them. And I think that would be great if they did like a Ballad of Gay Tony style nightclub DLC. Nathan Guevara says, do you think the graphics downgrade was an accident or was it meant to happen? I'm sure it was an accident. Rockstar would never intentionally make their game worse. That just doesn't seem logical that someone would want to put out a lesser product. And in fact, they fixed it with the latest patch, 1.09 on the Xbox One and 1.23 on the PS3 and 360. So I believe it was an accident. Rockstar are working their way to fix it right now. And if this patch was put on your console correctly, it looks like things should be getting straightened out and fixed relatively shortly, and your graphics and like the car deformation and whatnot should be back to normal. And our final question today, a pretty simple one, comes in from Dodge240. He says, what is the best way to make money? Well, there's a few criteria that I put into this. Do I want to make lots of money, even though it might be super boring? Do I want to have fun while making a good bit of money? Or do I want to just have fun and the money comes along with it? There's a few options. You could grind out missions like Rooftop Rumble, and that's a pretty speedy way to get a pretty good amount of money, but I do think it's pretty boring. You could play game modes like Snipers versus Stunters, which will get you a ton of money, but again, there is a lot of waiting time, considering you might die, and if that happens, you're going to have to wait for the next round to start, and there could be a lot of downtime with that. Or you could do heist missions, which are fun and are extremely exciting. You can do it with 3 of your best friends, but the payout isn't incredible like we thought. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a couple $100,000, which is great, but it's certainly not going to be millions and millions and millions. Anyways, these were great questions. Thank you guys so much again for asking. If you want to get involved in the next one, like I said, go down in the description. You'll find my Twitter, and about once or twice a week, I will announce when I am doing these videos because you guys have been showing so much support lately. You've been really loving the Q&A videos, and I really do thank you guys for that. So again, if you want to get involved in the next one, follow me on Twitter. If you did enjoy, a like rating would be awesome. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With out of the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.